Hello, and welcome back to Let's Replay Mystery Case Files Huntsville. I'm MCFPapa, and this is part number 5, and we're going on to Case 11, Confidence Man. Hapless Huntsville citizens have been hoodwinked by a sinister and pervasive pyramid scheme. See if you can identify the head honcho in the swindling scenario and put him behind bars. Search the toy store, pet store, and other crime scenes for clues to the manipulative mastermind's whereabouts. When you've gathered enough evidence, use the deciphering deftness of the crime computer to unravel this mystery. No new locations in this level. Well, to be fair, there's only the auto body shop and the nautical museum left as new locations. Oh, now I can collect that, because that's not a bird, that's a winged creature. I guess they saw that image and put it in the game and had no idea what to call it, so they're just like, call it a winged creature. Oh, now, I love that item, because you see gold lamp, you think you're gonna find like a traditional looking genie lamp, you know, that sort of thing, but no, it's a just modern lamp that's colored gold. Oh yeah, this horseshoe that got kinda cut off for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, there's the hook. I mean, they did do a really good job, though, at giving this game long-lasting appeal. Well, I mean, like, if you hated hidden object scenes or hidden object games back in 2005, you're gonna hate hidden object games like now. But like, if you love this game back in the day, like, it's still just as enjoyable the like 30th or 40th time you play through it as it was during your first time through it. So that's the mark of a good game, if you ask me. Because, like, some people I know are fine with, like, playing a game once and never playing it again. And, like, some games are enjoyable like that. Like, for example, the, like, Telltale games where you pick your choices. Like, those are fun to do once and then never do again. Or, like, do it twice to see the good and the bad options. But, like, in my opinion, if I have a game, I want to be able to still enjoy it, like, after several playthroughs. And so a lot of my favorite game series are like that, where you can just play it over and over again and still enjoy it. Like case in point, Mystery Case Files, or some of the other Hidden Objects series. Or the, like, Batman Arkham games, or like the Donkey Kong Country games, or the Hitman games. Like, I love sinking hundreds of hours into them. And I feel like that's what you should strive for as a game designer, is to make something that's more enjoyable than just a one and done thing. Because, like, if you buy a $70 game and play it through once, then it costs $70 a playthrough. But if you want to play it through twice and still enjoy it the second time, then it's only $35 a playthrough. That's not really how economics works, I know, but like it's a good enough analogy to do it like that and consider it like, if you, the more you play a game through, the more value you get out of the money you spend on it. Oh, is that the shoe tree? No, that's not the shoe tree. I didn't know what the shoe tree was the first time through this. I know it's something. I've probably actually found it before and have just forgotten what it is. Oh, is that it? Yeah. I guess that's for, like, if you're making shoes. Like, actually being a cobbler and making shoes. Imagine doing that. Are there any cobblers as a profession anymore? Or is it all just, like, factory mass produced? I doubt there are any people hand making shoes commercially anyway. Maybe like for themselves or their family, there might be something like that, but I doubt anyone selling shoes is selling handmade shoes. Like, not even like the most expensive luxury designer shoes are handmade. They just make them in a factory the same as the cheap shoes. Oh, the hairdryer. I can't believe I didn't notice I had to find the hairdryer when that's like one of the most prominent items in this scene, because it's so shiny. Now that's an actual clever thing to find, a robot with a dial, because there are various robots in this scene, but only one has an actual dial on it. I had to find a scale here too, huh? I will say I do like how many of the locations in this game actually wind up getting used for the end of level, like puzzles and that. Like it, an even greater percentage of locations get used here than in Prime Suspects, that's for sure. And also I love when it happens I can do like that and get double at the same time. Awesome apprehending, Agent MCFPapa. You've busted Hoodwink Harry, attempting to hightail it out of Huntsville. Town citizens can rest easy knowing Harry's hornswoggling has halted. The emblem on his jacket looks oddly familiar. Your clue-catching capacity awards you the new title of Sleuthhound. Click below to begin your next assignment. Once again, though, there's no emblem on his shirt. It's on his luggage. I don't get that. I also don't get, is he holding like a fishing pole there? I guess? Oh, like he's leaving by, just going fishing on a trip to the nearby lake or something, but actually he's fleeing the state or something. I guess that's what they meant by that. I don't know. Anyway, Case 12, The Color of Money. The esteemed law offices of Hunt and Peck are in the midst of a monstrous embezzlement scandal. Collect clues to identify the nefarious ne'er-do-well who has been putting them in the red. Possible crime scenes include the pawn shop, the art museum, and the Huntsville cemetery. When enough clues are found, use the mind-boggling power of the crime computer to solve the case. Yeah, now let's count, actually. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. Only 6 locations that don't actually show up in the end of level scenes. Still not tired of this scene, by the way, despite going to it so often in this playthrough even. By the way, though, now that we know that the pawn shop Pete's assistant Lou is like stealing stuff from dead bodies for the pawn shop, that gives a whole new meaning to this thing, which is a footnote, I'm pretty sure, making the pun there, but that's probably a real human foot from a dead body he dug up. I also like the pair of glasses not being the actual glasses you see through. That's another thing this game did a lot more of, is like having to find two items that match the similar theme but are slightly different. That really wasn't done that often in the later games. Like a bow that's tied and then a violin bow. I guess the joke with having a chainsaw is that some people's hair is just so thick that you need a chainsaw to cut through it. I don't know. Or a handsaw to cut through it, or a cheese grater to cut through it. I assume that's a joke they were making with that. Oh, I was wanting the Queen of Diamonds, but I'll take the robot too. It's always fun in one of these games when you can just click on two items and you don't even need to move your cursor because they're right on top of each other. The other paintings, though, here, like, these look more... Like, these two are jokes, and I guess the guy with the mohawk is kind of a joke, but... Oh, see what I mean? And just keep your cursor there and click on two things. Again, an item I didn't even know I needed to find, I accidentally clicked on. Going for something else. Anyway, as I was saying, like, these look more like standard paintings you would actually find in an art museum. And of course, the statue holding the pipe is logical, but when would a statue hold a pipe? By the way, in case you're wondering why I keep going to the map after finding the last item, it's because it's faster than waiting for the pop-up to come up and hit OK then on it. I guess that's been ingrained to me ever since I speed ran this game and the other classic games, that I should always do that. And now there are these hands, and it's like the tree has its own arm with a hand at the end or something. Really creepy and cool. I wonder if that there is supposed to be the mausoleum we visit in the other scene. Maybe. And yeah, that's supposed to be the cat, but that never really looked much like a cat to me, and it still doesn't. Alright. Oh, that wasn't the doggy clock, that was a bulldog. Once again, another accidental item I found. Sheesh. Oh, and I like this, like the cats jumping after the falling coins that distracted it. And how about this? Like, we visit the hunt and peck so often, yet it's not until one of the last levels in the game that a crime actually takes place there. That's actually really interesting that they chose to do it like that. Though it does mean that this scene is fairly easy to piece together, like, because you're so familiar with the hunt and peck image. Excellent work, Agent MCFPapa. It appears Violet Burgundy, the colorful cleaning lady at the attorney's office, has been looting the lawyer's extra green. You've caught her red-handed, red-faced, and utterly blue. She claims she is just a pawn in a larger game. Your peeping proclivity provides you the new position of infiltrator. Click below to unlock your next case. Yeah, I'm not sure what the thing at the center here of the infiltrator badge is supposed to be. I guess maybe a train or something, maybe? I don't know. By the way, I didn't point it out yet, but Hunt and Peck Law Offices, like, that's just a amazing pun for a name. Anyway, that'll do it for this part. Like and subscribe if you want. When we go on to lucky number 13.